Hey guys, welcome back to Choose Your Own Path. So today we are going to be building another diorama out of styrofoam. So what we found was a box and we cut it off. So today's make is going to be a tomb. This is going to be the tomb. It's going to be a path with, squares, stairs, whatever squares. And what we're going to make is a lid for the top. So it has like the casket topping, okay? So what we did was we got ourselves some foil. Now, Black Magic Craft showed us this in his videos. We're giving him a shout out for that. And basically what it is you're going to just take a ball of foil and you're going to make it look rustic, old, dented. We're not breaking it, I hope not. We're just rolling it around until we get what we like. Okay, make it sort of old school. Get some of those sharp edges off so it doesn't look cartoonish or store-bought. All we're gonna do is roll that out a bit. And the sides, we kind of dug it in. But we're going to make this an outdoor thing, so we're going to have some grass on the side, rocky kind of thing. We're just going to go with an idea of a tomb. Maybe, there's players that have vampires or some sort of monsters that go inside those things. I don't know. I just saw this and I thought, I'm going to do it. So we just textured that. Then we're going to do the same thing here. We're just going to texture the top of our piece. Sort of give it some kind of weird texturing kind of look. Now, when you're using this kind of styrofoam, here's the thing. You always have to watch out for when you're using those numbers. They have numbers on them. We'll cover that up somehow. We'll figure that out. It's in there. Maybe if we push down with our styrofoam, there we go, it just disappears. We're not worried about it. Okay, so now that we have the lid, we want to figure out what we're going to put on it. Obviously, like everything else, we're going to put on a cross. So we're just going to find a design on our trusty phone, and we're going to we'll put it as a coffin cross. See what we come up with. That's a pretty basic stuff. And we'll see if we like something different. Maybe we'll go with something like that, the black one on my finger. So all we need to do is to take a pen or a pencil. We'll use a pen, and we're just going to draw. We're going to draw our cross on here. Okay. All we're doing is we're drawing a simple cross. And then what we want to do is just follow that sort of image diagram, or we'll bring a piece in. And we'll slim it down here. And even if we make a mistake, we can take the sandpaper and do something and just kind of sand it out, or when we paint it, we can use that also as a kind of an eraser. So we're just going to go with something like this. Now, this is the first time I'm going to try this. I have my burning pen. We're going to try not to go, we don't want it to smoke, just want it to burn a fine line, and we got to figure that out how hot we need it to be. We're going to give this a try just to see if it worked, and it's not so bad. Styrofoam burns really easy, guys. We know that, right? So it's not like you have to have it too hot, but hot enough to make that indentation that we're looking for. Okay. And then same with the cross. We're just gonna burn the cross in. That sort of a look to it. Try to go deep with the cross, sort of pulling out all the styrofoam. Don't touch that, it's hot. No, it's not hot. Not as hot as it could get. Want a nice deep burn. Like I said, don't worry about what it looks like now, because we're going to have that all played out with. Alright. Okay, simple as that. That thing worked. What we'll do then is take our sanding sponge, just lightly go over it. That's it. Just that. That's what we're looking for, okay? So the next step would be, and this is so simple, crafts. We're just going to prime it. So just clean up a little bit of our mess here. And in priming it, what I prime usually with is just a white coat. And we'll give it some Flow-Aid. We'll use a good sized brush. Something maybe more solid. I guess this would be good. We'll give it a mix. Nothing crazy, guys, nothing crazy. So, and then, oops, don't get all the chunk stuff in there. That's the thing about dollar store paint. Make sure you have your trusty schmuck with you, because guys like me wear my good clothes, well, not my shirt, but my pants, and that's what happens. So then we'll just give it a coat of white, and all the white's going to do is, we just want to get rid of the pen mark, right? See, as much as we can get out of it. Okay. And I guess also, anytime you paint anything, doesn't matter what it is, it'll seal it. All right, that's what I'm looking for, is more like a sealing. You know, because once we get into putting our wash on it, it has the Mod Podge in it, and then it basically comes down to hardening it. Now I don't know I really want to use the epoxy on something like this. That's, you know, I'll epoxy anything, but I'm not sure if I want to do that. Okay, so we got that going on like that. This we're not worried about sealing. That's just going to be basic. That is just easy peasy. But we just wanted to seal the top part. I'm gonna let that set and dry. Won't take long. All right, and we'll let that sit over here so it gets out of the way. All right. So next step we're looking at doing is making the tiles, the flooring. So what we want to do is we want to make it, it's usually a 3x3, and the reason they do 3x3 is so that characters can stand on it and it makes it look like it's basically part of the game. I think it's for when they roll the dice, they get moved to certain steps. So we're just going to use a big ruler and see what we have. We have about 6.5 here, so we're just gonna go 3 3 1/4, I guess. Yeah, 3 3 1/4, and then that will basically be our first set of tiles along and then all the way through. Now also the tiles itself are they're about an inch wide. So we want to make, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna have 3 1/4, and we're just gonna cheat the system. We're just gonna go to the 1 inch, to the 2 inch, and then we know the third is there, based on the same concept, right? We're not gonna worry about that. That's what I'm just saying. Now we don't have a ruler small enough to get in here to make a line, so should have went all the way, sorry. So we'll just use that. Oops, not that one. This one here is 3. 2, and this one here is 3. Okay, so we're just gonna eye it out as to where we are with our squares. I'll show you that in a second. Very simple. Doesn't have to be perfect. We are not worried about it. Wants to look rustic. We want it to look like it's there, you know, it's out there. So we're supposed to have 3x3 squares. We're a little bit over 3 here. We have 4, almost 4.5. We want 1 inch squares. We want 3 of them. So we're gonna go 1.5, 2.5. Yeah, so we're gonna go roughly around 1 3/4, 2 3/4. And that should be roughly 2 3/4 there. We want it to look good. We want it to look good, and we want it to look nice. There goes my paint. It doesn't work. Okay, so roughly like that. I know it looks odd. We'll shape it out and get to it. All right, so let's get set up. We'll be back for more. All right, so we did that. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take, we have a mixture of a black and white, and what I want to do with that is get it into the cracks, like what we just took the burner and went into. So we're just gonna spread that in there. All right, guys, so we're working on the second part of the tomb. I don't know if my voice isn't loud enough on the camera or what, because I heard somebody saying not enough volume, or I can't hear it. So I'll try to talk a little louder. So this is what we came up with, is the top for our tomb. like so on there. It's a little bit, I kind of shaved it off a little bit shorter. That's okay because it's not to be played as a piece that's on top there unless you look at it, but then I guess it'll come off, whatever. Figured out, it's all good. So our next step is to put our wash with our Mod Podge in it. This will harden it and so on. So we're just going to give it a good wash. We'll wash it over the other piece, I guess. That'd be a good idea. What that's going to do also is it's going to take out some of the coloring. I put white all over here, which I should have added maybe after the Mod Podge, but we'll restain it again. I think my wash is too dark. It's honestly too dark. I think that's the problem. It's not, it shouldn't be this dark, just because of the fact that it's going to take away all all of my the white that I put on here, whitish kind of gray. What we could probably do is, and we're going to experiment on this, we're going to add some white to the Mod Podge base. It wants to come out. A couple of good drops in there, I guess. Down to the last bit of it. Thank God it's dollar store, because that stuff is cheap as borscht. In here, we'll give it a good mix. Alright, and we're just going to let that dry for a bit. Alright, so I guess we missed out on showing the rest of this diorama. It's complete. It's got the casket on top. You got some grass on the bottom. Some playable. We may just do a little bit more. We might put little torches here. We're not sure, but yeah, there it is. It's the tomb. All right. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.